How to improve your speaking skills in just 1 week. Hey everyone! How's it going today? Welcome back to Golden Stories. Do you want to speak English more fluently and confidently in just 1 week? Then stay with me until the end of this video. Today, I'll share with you a powerful 7-day speaking plan with easy exercises, clear examples, and daily routines that really work. You don't need a partner, expensive courses, or months of waiting. Let's begin. 1. The shadowing technique. Listen, copy, repeat. Native speakers have natural rhythm, stress, and intonation. To sound natural, you must train your ears and mouth at the same time. Shadowing means you listen to a native speaker and immediately copy their speech, almost like you are their shadow. In order to do this, choose short clips, 30 to 60 seconds, from movies, YouTube, or podcasts. Play one sentence. Pause. Repeat exactly with the same speed and intonation. Look at these examples. A native speaker in a clip says, "I can't believe it's already Monday." You repeat, "I can't believe it's already Monday." Same tone, same emotion. A native speaker in clip says, "What are you up to?" You repeat, "What are you up to?" Fast and natural. You can improve it by spending 15 minutes per day shadowing. Record yourself and compare your voice to the original. Notice the rhythm and small details like contractions, gonna, wanna, didn't, and the like. 2. Speaking in mini sentences. Speaking in mini sentences means expressing your thoughts in short, clear, and simple sentences instead of long, complicated ones. Each mini sentence usually has 3 to 6 words and carries one idea. This method helps you speak faster, think in English, and reduce mistakes. It also makes your English sound natural, since real conversations often happen in short bursts rather than long speeches. Many learners hesitate because they try to build long, complex sentences in their head before speaking. This causes pauses, mistakes, or silence. Mini sentences help you speak faster and with more confidence. Instead of trying to build long sentences, it's more effective to break them into shorter ones. This way, you can express your ideas more clearly and without difficulty. Look at the following examples about how to break down longer sentences into short ones. Long sentence. Since I was very tired after finishing my work late last night, I didn't cook anything and decided to order pizza instead. Here are short sentences taken from this long sentence. I was tired. I worked late. I didn't cook. I ordered pizza. Long sentence. Because the bus was delayed this morning, I missed a meeting and had to explain everything to my manager later. The short sentences. The bus was late. I missed a meeting. I explained later. I told my manager. This method turns one complicated idea into clear, quick pieces. That way, you can speak without hesitation, and later, when you're ready, you can connect them again into longer sentences. 3. Master daily phrases. Mastering daily phrases means becoming confident in using short, ready-made expressions that are common in everyday communication. These phrases are powerful because they save you from thinking too much about grammar while speaking. Instead of building long sentences, you can use a short phrase that is already natural, correct, and understood by everyone. Daily phrases also help you sound more fluent and confident. They make conversations smoother since native speakers rely on them all the time. For example, you can use "How's it going?" instead of always saying "How are you?" when you want to give a friendly greeting. It sounds casual and natural. For example, you might say, "Hi Sarah, how's it going?" when you meet a friend. The phrase "I'm not sure" is a natural and polite way to say you don't know something. It's short and easy to use in daily life. For instance, if someone asks you, "Do you know if the shop is open?" you can simply reply, "I'm not sure." When you need to leave for a short time but plan to come back soon, you can say, "I'll be right back." This lets people know you won't be gone long. For example, you could say, "I need to grab my phone. I'll be right back." You can use "that makes sense" to show that you understand and agree with someone's explanation. It's a natural way to confirm that you see their point. For example, If a friend says, "We should take a taxi because it's late," you can reply, "Yeah, that makes sense." The phrase "it's up to you" is useful when you want to let another person decide. It shows you are flexible and open to their choice. For example, if someone asks, "Should we watch a movie or play a game?" you can respond, "It's up to you." By learning and using short, ready-made expressions, you can respond quickly, reduce hesitation, and make everyday conversations smoother without worrying about grammar. 4. Practice thinking in English. One of the most powerful habits you can develop to improve your speaking skills quickly is learning to think in English. Many learners struggle with speaking because they first think in their native language, then translate into English, and finally speak. This process is slow, stressful, and unnatural. If you want to sound fluent and confident, you need to train your brain to think directly in English. Thinking in English removes the extra step of translation. Imagine you are at a cafe and want to order coffee. If you first think in your native language, then translate it, you will hesitate and feel nervous. But if your thoughts are already in English, the words come out naturally. "Can I have a cup of coffee, please?" No delay, no stress. This also helps you sound more fluent because native speakers don't pause to translate. They simply speak what comes to mind. By thinking in English, you begin to experience the language the same way they do. To be effective in this mechanism, don't start from complex thinking, just start small. For example, when you are at home, describe what you are doing in English. That means, when brushing your teeth, say, "I'm brushing my teeth." When cooking, say, "I'm cutting the vegetables." When leaving home, say, "I need to take my keys." If you practice this habit for just 1 week, you will notice that English words come faster to your mind. This reduces translation time and helps you speak more smoothly and naturally. 5. Record, listen, improve. The method record, listen, improve is a simple yet highly effective way to enhance your English speaking skills. The main idea is to record yourself speaking, then listen carefully to what you said, and finally practice again to correct mistakes and improve fluency. Recording helps you notice errors that are often invisible while speaking, such as mispronounced words, unnatural pauses, weak intonation, or unclear expressions. By repeatedly going through this process, you develop awareness of your speaking habits and gradually learn to speak more clearly and confidently. For example, you can start with a short description of your daily routine. You might say, "I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth. I have breakfast. I go to work." When you listen to this recording, you may notice that you rush the word breakfast or paused awkwardly between "I brush my teeth" and "I have breakfast." In the next recording, you can consciously pronounce each word clearly and add smoother transitions, such as "I wake up at 7 a.m., then I brush my teeth and have breakfast before going to work." Another way to practice is by describing a hobby or personal interest. You might record, "I like painting. I use watercolors. I paint in the evenings. It relaxes me." Listening back, you could realize that your sentences sound choppy. On the next attempt, you can combine ideas naturally. "I like painting with watercolors in the evenings because it relaxes me." This shows how recording helps you improve sentence structure while keeping your speech natural. By consistently recording, listening, and improving, you train your brain to think in English, correct your own mistakes, and gain confidence in speaking. Even short daily recordings of 1 or 2 minutes are enough to make noticeable improvements within a week. Over time, this habit will help you speak more naturally, clearly, and fluently, while reducing hesitation and increasing self-confidence. 6. Use real or imaginary conversation. Using real or imaginary conversations is a practical way to improve English speaking quickly. It involves practicing dialogues either with real people, friends, colleagues, or online partners, or with imaginary people in your mind, out loud, or through recording. Even when alone, speaking as if someone is responding trains your brain to produce English naturally, build confidence, and reduce hesitation. Treat these imaginary conversations seriously, using natural responses, emotions, pauses, and short, clear sentences. The method works because it simulates real-life interactions and helps your brain develop automatic responses, allowing you to speak without translating from your first language. It also enables repeated practice of different situations, which improves memory, fluency, and confidence. Start by choosing realistic daily scenarios, such as ordering food at a cafe, asking for directions, making small talk, or scheduling meetings. Use mini sentences to keep speech clear and fast. Imagine you walk into a cafe and want to order a drink. You say, "Hi. A latte, please." The barista responds, "Small or large?" You reply, "Large." "Almond milk, please." The barista then asks, "Anything to eat?" And you answer, "No, thanks." "How much?" After the barista tells you the price, $5.50, you hand over the money and say, "Here you go." "Thank you?" Adding realism, like pauses, simple emotions, or gestures, makes the practice feel more authentic. Record yourself to notice pronunciation, grammar, and phrasing, and then replay and refine. Practicing consistently for short daily sessions, 5 to 10 minutes at a time, builds fluency quickly. In short, practicing real or imaginary conversations trains fluency, confidence, and automatic thinking in English. Using mini sentences, realistic responses, and recording for review allows learners to speak more naturally and see improvement in a week.